Yo, what's up guys? Today we're back on Pokemon Showdown for some more Landorus-I suspect test laddering. Now today's team, I think CTC posted it on the IDM forums. I'm not sure. It's not a Fajita squad though. It actually looks pretty crispy. It actually looks pretty nice. I love Wobbuffet plus Mega Lopunny, and it's not Ice Beam Mega Lopunny, thank God. So I don't know though. I was kind of iffy about using this team. I mean, I love the way it looks. I love Torn T. I love Wob, T-Tar, Heatran. But I really just felt like dropping Dracos on somebody today. You ever had a day where you just woke up and like, I want to drop a Draco on somebody? But I couldn't find any teams with Latios or Latias that I wanted to use on this ladder. So we're actually just going to look for a battle. And we got one right away. I'm just going to click these. Maybe not ignore my opponent. Maybe I will. Maybe not. Alright, that's so hard to do. I don't know. Decisions. My opponent's team is extremely scary. Holy crap, all I see is like 40,000 million threats. But I also see a bunch of Pokemon that get trapped by Wobbuffet. And if this thing has HP Ground, then Tornadus checks it. If it doesn't have HP Ground, then Heatran checks it. And I'm pretty sure he's going to lead off with something that can beat my Wobbuffet. And the only things that can really beat Wobbuffet would be something that can either Baton Pass versus it or U-turn versus it. So I'm actually just going to go out into, or lead off with my Lopunny, because I'm expecting him to lead off with his Tornadus, and I'll just fake out that thing and then do something from there. He does end up leading off with that Tornadus, which I was expecting. I'm able to Mega Evolve right here and get off a free fake out. He's going to have to play really careful because he might have a spinner, but if he locks himself in a rapid spin, because I'm pretty sure this is Choice Scarf, and either he just wants to bounce back rocks or Celebi as his rocker. Basically, I'll be able to trap him. So he ends up going out to Celebi, which is fine. A good play. I'm going to actually go directly into my Choice Banded T-Tar because nothing on his team appreciates a Choice Banded Crunch. Keldeo is going to take like 50% from that, or 43% roughly after Sand. Maybe close to 50. Maybe I'm giving it too much credit, but yeah, this is gonna hurt. I could also go for Pursuit, but if he has Baton Pass, I don't really want to go for Pursuit. Though if he has U-turn, Celebi will be dead. I guess Pursuit is fine then. We'll just try going for Pursuit. If he has Baton Pass, Thunder Wave. I don't know if he'd run Thunder Wave plus Baton Pass, but if he does have Baton Pass right here, he'd be dead. As you see, that does a hell of a lot. So he goes for Stealth Rock. I could have just killed him with Crunch. Probably, maybe should have. Not too worried about the Stealth Rock, though, because I can spin them away with my Starmie pretty easily versus a bunch of members on his team, namely Keldeo and Diancie, as well as this Mon even, as well as Volcarona. Stealth Rock, Thunder Wave. This is actually a bit annoying, though. Yeah, I'm going to go out to Tornadus and then just go right for U-turn. He doesn't have a switching for Tornadus, really, bar his own Tornadus, and I'll be able to get out my T-Tar. And I'm pretty sure his Tornadus doesn't have a way of hitting my Tyranitar. It could be a bit risky, I guess, if he does go for Thunder Wave right here, but I'm not really expecting that. I'm just expecting another recover, probably hoping for my full para right here. I guess I should just click Crunch. Crunch was probably the better play. Getting off damage on Keldeo, that way he can't take any hits from any one of my Mons would have been better. But yeah, I'm able to go into my Tornadus right here, and I'm just going to click U-turn. I don't want to get paralyzed, and I also get in my T-Tar again. So he might just Thunder Wave again, I'm pretty sure, as he does end up trying to go for Thunder Wave, probably hoping that I miss, what's it called, a Hurricane or something. He probably would have lived it though from 88%. Celebi is rather fat. And I'm just going to go for the move that I probably should have went for before, which is Crunch. Choice Banded Crunch is going to do a lot to whatever he wants to bring in. I am a little bit scared of Diancie. Hopefully I don't get paralyzed right here, as I'm able to knock out the Celebi, which is nice, because that's one less check to my Starmie. Though my Starmie isn't offensive, it's defensive Reflect type, which doesn't really help much versus these types of builds. I would rather have Psyshock or something like that, but at least I'm able to knock out the Celebi, which is also great for my Lopunny. So I don't really have a switch in for this, and nothing that I really want to switch in, so I'm just gonna stay in and go for Crunch. If he wants to go for Rock Polish or something like that, I don't care. I really don't. I can always trap it with Wobbuffet later. So goes right for Moonblast, able to knock me out, and this is hard. I'm going to be able to go out into my Starmie right here, and I'm actually going to attempt just to rapid spin, get rid of those rocks. I don't know if he'll stay in, really. He has a Tornadus that can just come in on this thing, so I'm not really too worried about that. Did I click rapid spin? Great. I thought I clicked Perfect type. I'm not really too worried about that, but I want to get rid of these rocks, as that'll help my Tornadus check his, that'll really help my Tornadus check his Volcaroni easier. This is a threat, definitely, but I can live any hit, and honestly, I don't feel like going out to Heat Ram because I don't want its leftovers being knocked off by this thing, so I'm actually just going to go for Recover right here. If he's Life Orb, I'll play around that a bit as well, but I'm just going to go right for Recover because I can live any attack he wants to go for, as I basically eat that up, and I guess if he goes for a Hurricane right here and lands it, it could be a little bit annoying, but I'm just gonna go right for Scald because if I can get the burn on this Tornadus, that's pretty nice for that's pretty nice for my own Tornadus, as he has limited switch-ins to that. So unfortunately I'm not able to knock him out right there, or get the burn rather, and I'm actually gonna go out into my own Tornadus right here because I'm running max speed even though I am Assault Vest. Some people don't tend to run max speed. I don't know why. You don't want to lose speed ties versus opposing Tornadus, and I'm able to bring it in, and I'll get off a free U-turn versus whatever he brings out. Mainly Diancie is what I'm expecting right here. So with the combination of Starmie and Tornadus, I'm not really scared of Keldeo, so I'm just gonna hit him up with a U-turn right here. I should be able to outspeed. I mean, I will be able to outspeed, and I'm actually just gonna trap him because he's getting a little bit annoying. He's getting a little bit too comfy just bringing it in, so I'm just going to trap him with Wob. It's going to be a couple, I guess, 50-50s depending on what moves he wants to click as I bring in Wob, and I'm not sure how well I'm actually going to be taking his Diamond Storms. I know I'll take his Moonblast pretty well because I am max special defense, or almost max special defense, but this is a very speedy Wobbuffet. That way it can trap Clefable and take it on, so that does a hell of a lot. I guess it's a 50-50 right here because Diamond Storm obviously just did that much. Oh, I gotta go for Miracle. I'm gonna expect him to go for Moonblast, predicting my counter right there, and I'm able to Oko the Diancie, so that's one big threat gone. I had no switch-ins for that, and I can also get up my Stealth Rock versus his Tornadus if I want to. Though he does have a spinner, I'll still be able to get them up though. So he goes out into his Tornadus right now. I guess I'll just go for counter right here, just in case I live his attack. I mean, I could technically go out into my Heat Ran, but I'm just really paranoid about that thing getting knocked off. But then I have to go out to it anyway, so it doesn't really make a difference, does it? So just gonna go out to Heat Ran right here, and I'm just gonna go right for the Toxic. If I can nab the Keldeo or catch the Keldeo on the switch-in, I should be good to go. Also, just wearing down this Tornadus for my Lopunny, which is something that I'm trying to sweep with. As long as I have the combination of Tornadus plus any other member on my team, I'm not too worried about Excadrill. So, yeah. So I'm gonna be able to get off the Toxic, and I'm actually just gonna go for Protect. It doesn't really make a difference. He's just gonna go for U-turn right here anyway. He has no reason not to go for U-turn. I guess he could hard switch into Keldeo, but I mean, I get off a little bit more poison damage, so when he comes back in, he actually ends up going directly into Drill. That's completely fine though, because Protect means that I have my Tornadus to switch into, which beats the majority of his team, and I will stay in versus him no matter what he does. So I'm gonna go for Protect as he goes right for Earthquake, and I will be able to get out my Tornadus right here. I guess if he wants to pull the double into his own Tornadus, that's fine. That should be fine. I'm able to go into my Tornadus right here, and hitting him with a knockoff is actually pretty nice because that means that he doesn't have he won't have his Assault Vest anymore. I'm talking about I wasn't talking about Tornadus having his Excadrill having his Assault Vest, but that works out for me too. Okay, to each their own. I'm just gonna U-turn out right here. I don't really want Tornadus to take any extra damage, and I do need to get up my Stealth Rock later on, so pretty sure Starmie can eat up a hit, but I don't know if I want to risk that. I don't expect him to go for the Earthquake right here. Iron Head or Rock Slide is what I am expecting. So I was not expecting to knock off Excadrill's Assault Vest. I was expecting Tornadus to want to come in, but he ends up going for Earthquake. That's fine though. He does not have a switch in for Lopunny's high jump kick, so I'm just going to click it. As if Tornadus wants to come out with the poison damage, with the high jump kick damage, he should be in range of return. And if Excadrill goes down, great. I should be good to go, and my Heatran should be able to take him on. So that's another thing that I want to remember. And as long as my Tornadus is relatively healthy due to Regenerator and the fact that he can't get up Stealth Rock anymore, I'm in a good position because I'll be able to take on Volcarona even if it does set up. So I'm gonna pause it till he picks a move or not. He ends up stacking Excadrill, which is nice because the next time that his Tornadus comes in, I can check it. Keldeo ends up coming in, and I don't really want to lose my Lopunny just yet, so I'm actually going to sack my Starmie as he ends up going for Scald. He looks to be Choice Scarf, I believe, just based on the damage, but I could be wrong. Could be 100% wrong. We'll find out right now. Yeah, as he is Choice Scarf, so I'm going to be able to go out into my Tornadus right here, and I'm actually going to go for Knockoff. It's the better play because it knocks off Keldeo's Choice Scarf, meaning that Lopunny can deal with it with Fake Out plus High Jump Kick or Fake Out plus Return. And also if he goes out into his own Tornadus, it also gets rid of that thing's Assault Vest, which is something that I want to do with that Pokemon as it is a threat. So I'm able to knock out his Assault Vest, and I mean, he might be running max speed, but I just want to go right for U-turn as I can bring out my Heatran right here. And the fact that my Tornadus is basically going to be at full when it comes in the next time, it's great because Keldeo is always going to be checked, and I do want to try and get up my Stealth Rock just right now because if he doesn't go for U-turn right here, I am going to be able to get up my Stealth Rock no matter what. So he actually ends up going for Hurricane, does not get the confusion, which is nice, and I should be able to get my Stealth Rock. I'll live Focus Blast from this range, especially because he's an Assault Vest variant, and I guess Super Power could be a little bit annoying, but I think I can also live that as he ends up going for Knockoff. And I'm able to get up my Stealth Rock, which is really nice because now I can just click Lava Plume and he does not have a switch into this thing at all. Because, well, for example, well, he actually ends up just going right for the Super Power right there, revealing it. So he's able to go down, and I'm just going to go right out into my Tornadus because all I got to do is click Hurricane a couple times and I can win the game. So that looks to be, that's in my favor, I guess. Not really, because Hurricane misses a lot. I don't think Super Power would have knocked me out from above 50%, especially since he wasn't most likely running attack, just based on how much damage his attacks were doing. But Volcarona comes out, and I have 2 chances to hit Hurricane because I will be able to live any hit he wants to go for. And yeah, it should be good to go. Yeah, so I hit my first Hurricane, which is nice. And now Keldeo is going to come out. I'll be able to go for Knockoff versus that thing, getting rid of its Choice Scarf, meaning that Lopunny does outspeed it, and then I can knock it out with Fake Out plus Return. Well, that's going to be my goal anyway, which is why I'm going to stay in, go for Knockoff, and then go for repeated Heat Waves. That way I don't have to risk High Jump Kick. As he goes for Scald, does nothing, doesn't even get the burn, which is nice. And I guess right now I can risk the Hurricane, but if I get too low, I'm just going to go for Heat Waves. Just getting off damage, it's more accurate than Hurricane, and I can wear down this Keldeo better. I did not expect Assault Vest Excadrill though, so he gets the Icy Wind drop on me, which is actually nice because I can actually U-turn on out because of that, and he'll be faster than me. No, he'll be able to knock me out if he lands a Hydro Pump right here, I'm pretty sure. But if he doesn't land a Hydro Pump, I'm able to get off the U-turn. Because Scald did 33%, Hydro Pump is easily going to be able to knock me out if he does end up landing it. I guess I'll calc how much Lopunny's return does because I want to know if I have to risk High Jump Kick really. Because if I don't have to risk it, I don't want to, and I don't feel like doing math here. This is Mega Lopunny. Alright, that's definitely Mega Lopunny. Keldeo, I'm pretty sure it knocks him out. Yeah, there's no Fake Out damage here. Thanks, boss. Thank you. Why is Fake Out not in the main slashes? I'll be able to knock him out. He doesn't even go for the Hydro Pump right there. So even if I don't knock him out, I have another chance. And plus, yeah, I'll knock him out definitely from 75%. This does about 20. The other one does about like 59 min. Could definitely be in range. Even if he's not, he'll be in range of knockoff my Tornadus. So we'll be able to knock him out with the return, and that's gonna be a good game. Wow, that was a 15-minute game. Game 1, 15 minutes, only 34 turns, crazy. All right, so game, dude. Let's look for another battle. I'm gonna pause it or not. We got one, and my opponent's team seems to be in the shadows right now. I don't know where it is. All right, so oh god, his team is ugly. Ew. 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 Mew, Mandibuzz, Ferrothorn. Ew. Alright, so I can lead off with Lopunny because I'll get off the free Mega Evolution right off the bat. And if he wants to go out to Ferrothorn, I don't care. I have Heatran, I have Reflect type Starmie, which always is going to spin. He actually ends up leading off with Mew, which is cool because I'll be able to fake out. Mew does not have Inner Focus. That's synchronized. And then I'll be able to get out my my Heatran. Heatran actually puts in a lot of work on his team. Once again, a CTC team without an Azumarill switching. I actually just noticed that. I did so much. Look how much I just took from that. But I'm going to be able to go out to my Heatran right here and just get up my Stealth Rock. He does not have a Pokemon that can really come in, I guess. I mean, he does. But like, Azumarill is scary. I want to trap Mew. But he actually ends up making the switch out to Latias, so that's fine by me. I'm actually just going to get off a Toxic right here as opposed to going for Stealth Rock. I don't want this to be some sort of stupid Latias. I can't really say how it would be a stupid Latias, but I really don't. I could also trap it with T-Tar right now. T-Tar might actually be the better play because I'd be able to catch his well, I was expecting Azumarill to come out, but he ends up bringing out Mew. I mean, though knockoff is probably going to happen, I just want to go for my Stealth Rock anyway, as that forces Mandibuzz to defog, that forces Charizard to not come in, and even though he's probably just going to go for knockoff, which will be the good play on his part, because Heatran is a threat to his team, and getting rid of its recovery definitely helps. Good lord, I just got bopped, but thankfully I do survive that, and I'm going to be able to protect right here. I think his Stealth Rocker should be his Ferrothorn right there. And I'll be able to beat Ferrothorn with my Starmie because of my typing. Actually, Reflect type Starmie just puts in work versus his team. So it was E-Belt Mew from the Hita Fajita video, I think. Possibly. I don't know, but I'm going to go on to my Tornadus right here because I can get off a U-turn. Heatran still is at a decent amount of HP, so that's good for me. And unfortunately... really scared of this Mew, but I'll be able to U-turn right here. I don't want to go for knockoff because I'm pretty sure he's Cobra Berry, or maybe E-Belt. Although E-Belt probably would have done more to my Heatran, it probably would have gone down, but I'm going to go for U-turn because whatever he brings out, I have a switching for, and if he goes out to Ferrothorn, that gives me more recovery with my Heatran via leftovers and protect and stuff like that. So I'll be able to go back up to a decent amount of HP, and also if he stays in, I can just U-turn out into my Starmie, which can take him on. Pretty sure. Yeah, Starmie should be able to eat up any hit. I don't want to take an Ice Beam. I don't want to take anything from him. So, alright, so I'm able to get out of there safely, as he has a few switches I guess he can make. Mandibuzz is also one of them, but Mandibuzz means that I get to bring out my T-Tar, and he doesn't like T-Tar. He really does not like T-Tar at all. His only switching would be Ferrothorn, and even then I can hurt a lot. So I don't know if I'll be faster, honestly, and I could go for Superpower right here, but I don't see the point in when I can bring out my Heatran anyway versus his Ferrothorn, so I'm actually just gonna click Stone Edge. He's probably just gonna go out into his Ferrothorn, but Stone Edge is my best play anyway, because if I get rid of Mandibuzz, oh nice, I even connected, which is nice. Mandibuzz goes down, that's one threat gone, and just death. If Azumarill comes out, I'm clicking Stone Edge again, just because Azumarill is a big threat to my team. Charizard comes out, you know, I'm clicking it again. Latias comes out, I'm clicking it again. Azumarill does come out, so like I said, I'm clicking Bandage, Stone Edge again. If this is Belly Drum, if he tries to Belly Drum, I don't even think he'll outspeed me if he's Belly Drum. No, Belly Drum one's run 86 speed? I don't remember. But I'm just going to click Stone Edge one more time. I don't necessarily need Charizard for, oh god, I just crit him too. I just blew him back with that Stone Edge, so... When in doubt, when your team does not have an Azumarill switching, just hacks it. It really depended what move he went for right there, but Now I can save Charizard for Tyranitar for his Charizard, and I also have Lopunny and Wobbuffet in the back for Charizard, so I'm not necessarily too scared of it. He should have just went out to Ferrothorn initially. Like, that should have been his switching for Tyranitar. He sacked Mandibuzz for going for Toxic. I don't know if it was worth it, bro, because he just lost 2 Pokemon. Granted, I did crit him, but still, I'm going to pause it till he picks him and we'll be right back. Alright, so he ended up bringing out Ferrothorn and then pulling a double into Charizard. That's fine anyway, because I brought out my Heatran, and my plan was just to go for Toxic regardless, because this Charizard could be a threat to me. If he Mega Evolves into Charizard X and has Earthquake, so be it. But I'm able to get off the Toxic, which means that I'll be able to beat him with what's it called? Fake Out from Lopunny eventually. And I'm actually just going to go out into my Tyranitar just to get up the sand. As well as scout for what moveset he's running. I don't want to go for Protect just yet because I can actually get off more damage with Sand plus Toxic anyway. And even though Wobbuffet isn't going to be able to do anything right here, it did do a lot last game. Dancy was a huge threat. I could probably go directly into Wobbuffet right now if I wanted to, but I'd rather get up the Sand with T-Tar, and he actually has Thunder Punch. Very, very interesting. I did not see that coming. I guess it knocks out a Zumaro at +1 though, so that's pretty cool. I don't think he has Recovery because of that. So I'm just going to click Superpower just in case for some reason he switches out into Ferrothorn. It's my best play. It also is the most accurate move that will do a lot to him. I guess Crunch is also good, but I rather just go for that move right there. And I really don't think he has Recovery. Dragon Claw, Thunder Punch, Dragon Dance. Like, I don't see him having any recovery on this thing. So I'm actually going to go out to my Heatran. The reason I didn't want to go out to Lopunny is because I didn't want him to go back out into his Ferrothorn. Though in hindsight, that didn't really matter to me, as I still would have been able to live any hit he wants to go for it. I'll just hit him with a Protect right here. And yeah, we should be good to go. Granted, if he Healing Wishes back up this Charizard, I could be in a bad situation. But the thing is, though, that's why Protect is fine, because I'll be gaining recovery turn per turn, and I'll also just be able to take him on. So I'm going to switch out into my Wobbuffet now, because if he does end up having Healing Wish on his Latias, he'll probably try and go for it now. And I'll get in Wobbuffet versus Charizard, and I'll be able to Encore it into whatever move he goes for. So yeah, he doesn't end up bringing out that Latias, and I'm just going to go right for Encore right here. I'll be able to Encore Charizard. Let's say he goes for Dragon Dance. I'll be able to Encore him into that, and then I'll be able to tickle him. That sounds so wrong, but I'll be able to tickle him. So he should definitely go for the Healing Wish right now, as he actually ends up going for the Trick, and that's great that I actually Encored him, because he's forced to go for Trick again. And then I'll be able to bring out my Lopunny and just click High Jump Kick after that. So beautiful. Go for it again, bro. Go for it again. Come on. Give me back my choice. Give me back my leftovers. Should have dropped the Draco. And now I'll be able to go out into my Lopunny, and he has a couple more turns of Encore, which is nice, and I'll just be able to click High Jump Kick at this point. I don't see any point in reason in not clicking High Jump Kick, as if Ferrothorn wants to come out, I can beat that. And again, he can't trick me because, and he's locked in a trick because I'm a Mega, and I refuse to give up my item because I am greedy. So just gonna click High Jump Kick right here, as Ferrothorn is more than likely gonna want to come out. Granted, I'll take a lot of recoil, especially if I miss. If I missed, I just lost my Lopunny right there, because even if I miss and then I do hit him after that, he'll more than likely be able to survive, and yeah, I'll just do a lot. So I'm just gonna High Jump Kick right here, though. It is my best play. He should have dropped the Draco. Should have dropped the Draco. Couldn't even move it. So Ferrothorn doesn't end up coming out, as I do end up missing my High Jump Kick. Unfortunate, though, nothing I can do about that. Just gonna click again. Actually, is that the best play? Heatran seems like a better play, actually, so. Oh well. I actually ended up knocking him out, so I mean, that's great, because I'll be able to go right back out on the Wobbuffet, and if he wants to go out to Latias, I can just Encore that thing one more time into whatever attack he wants to go for. If he goes up to Charizard, I'm good. So Wobbuffet is really just putting the team on his back in the late game right here, as he cannot break through it. I don't know why he stayed in with Mandibuzz. I really don't agree with that play, bro. I mean, granted, yeah, there was no way I was going for Pursuit on you, so just gonna Encore him again, and when Charizard comes out, I'll Encore that thing, so we'll be good to go. Yeah, we will be. When? Just Healing Wish, bro. Okay. You're gonna keep tricking me. Alright, you know what? He's gonna give it back to me, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go out to my Tornadus. That way he can't even Healing Wish back out his Charizard. Forget this, because I'll give him my Assault Vest when he tricks again, and then I'll give him my Assault Vest, and he won't even be able to trick anymore, and he'd be forced to drop some Dracos. So, I'm gonna go out to Tornadus right here, and as he tricks me, yeah, he'll have his Assault Vest. He's locked in the trick, and then he can't even go for Healing Wish. So. I'm not even going to go for knockoff either. I'll just be able to go right back out on the Wobbuffet. And, that's so dirty though when I think about it. I was like, oh, I feel bad now because this guy won't be able to trick anymore. But yeah, it has to be done. It just has to be done. So, I'm going to pause it until he picks a move, be right back. I mean, he has one move to pick. He's locked into it. So, we'll be right back. So, I'm able to give him my Assault Vest right here. And if I were him, I'd be, be a little bit salty right now, not gonna lie, because now he can't even Healing Wish or trick it again, and he's forced to basically struggle right here, as I will be able to get up my Stealth Rock, knocking out Charizard, and just being in a nice situation right here. So he's basically forced to struggle, I believe, this turn. I think that's how it works, because he's still locked in the Encore. Yep. So be able to U-turn out, and he just forfeits right there. Yeah, there was nothing he could do. I actually want to see him struggle versus my Charizard for my Heat Ray. Struggle. As you can see, Wobbuffet just put the team on his back in that late game. And I actually have to make this one a shorter live. I'm sorry, guys. I have some things to do today. I gotta head to the city and have an assignment due. So, yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Feel free to leave a like if you enjoyed. I really do appreciate it. Subscribe if you want. And until next time, guys, later. Also, I'm still waiting for the thumbnail, but the Pokemon Gold Randomizer Nuzlocke, hopefully either next week or the week after. I'm really hoping. I'm pushing for that. So, yeah, thank you guys. Later.